Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Tyranny. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we continue on the tracks of, Digimon, sort of. I don't remember his name. He's got a Pokemon name, as I said before. It was a lame joke. It is a lame joke still now, but he does. Ratamon? I think that's his name. Now that I think of it, it's like a, yeah, it's a rat. It's a giant Digimon rat or sort of stuff like that. And we met Welby up here, who apparently is the only one that can actually tell us where he is, Ratamon is. So let's first steal everything that we have and have a chat with the guy or girl. It's a girl, judging by the amount of meat. How lucky for us to have the Fatebinder of Tunon show up at just the right time, she says. Is she being honest on that? Because I gave her a slightly, I don't know, ironic tone. The officer gives you a warm smile. She was not being ironic. We haven't met, she says, but I saw you with Ratomon and Will on Iron Hall Trail. My name is Welby. Your arrival is a pleasant surprise. You're here for Ratomon, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's wondering her own answering her own question. I won't waste your time. He's gone, as is the keystone you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrek took it to Deserter's March. I mean, she speaks when she says Myrek's name. He went to gather more support for Ratomon's maddening plot. The brothers out here are outraged by Ratomon's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner, so... Candle Mountain miner, huh? So if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get that, to get that keystone back from Deserter's March. I've got my hands full here. Yeah, I got the keystone already, so that was fantastic that we did that like that. So, what is Ratamon hoping to accomplish here? Oh, his growing mania with the Bane has exploded into an obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Lethian's Crossing of all the unworthy. She points emphatically at the old walls as she speaks. The problem is, the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Ratamon is allowed to go through with this, Lethian's Crossing will be destroyed. Yep. But I have the thing already. Oh, Bronze Brotherhood favorability. Mighty Blows. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And that's a passive to all melee weapons. Fantastic. Bouchka Bow Wow. Because of name? No? Today is the day of lame jokes. Anyway, let's have a chat with her again. Well met. Wait a minute. So...
Can't do that.
It's not a quest? Okay, apparently it's not a quest. That's okay with me. What do we have over here? It is a two-handed weapon that probably isn't good, but I will even still look at it. I don't think even with the upgrades it's gonna be good. Okay, let's go, guys. Turn on fast mode so we can cross this bridge and see what lies... Ouch. It's not very interesting if you...
Spotted something.
Ouch. That's the problem with fast mode, is I'm not fast enough to press spacebar. And I don't have the auto pause enabled for that. So let's disable fast mode. We have some Bane doing some sort of dance over here. That's okay. We spotted something interesting over here as well. And it is a shield. A very nice shield. It's a very nice shield. Look at this. It is an incredibly powerful shield. It's better than the Azure shield for sure. Unfortunately, nobody really uses it. And I don't think I will want to... It is nice. It is a really nice... No, wait a minute. No. Screw that. It is a nice shield, but it's because it's our shield. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong thing. I am dumb. This episode is all about me being dumb, it seems. Okay, let's get a cleave over here. See if I can do something about that. Can I? Thank you very much. Let's get you to attack this guy over there. And you are doing... You're gonna do the homing... No, not that one. Do this one instead. It's much prettier. And you're gonna do that. Might as well. Let's see what happens there. I'm not taking any wounds right now. Okay, so let's get you to do this. If you can kill... Yeah, that one is good. That one is good. Let's get you to attack with the ice... frozen grasp. The icicle storm. There it is. That's the one. Yeah... You're pretty easy to anger, though. You're always fighting and singing at the same time. That's a... Ooh, that was fantastic. And over there we have a Malice, which is going to be a problem. So I'm going to fall back. How many wounds do you have? Just one. Okay, so don't... That was not a wound. So... No, that's... Damn it! Seriously! Seriously!
Can't do that.
How far away can you get? Oh my god. Get back here, you dummy. Seriously. You saw what happened? That is infuriating. It is. It just is infuriating. Lightning strike on that thing. It's probably not gonna work though. They are not resilient to... This is... Yeah. Stunned right there. A little bit of ice. Good. A little bit of more ice. That's a kill.
It's fucking done.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. You can shut up. It was not that great. You guys go ahead and heal him up just because. I wonder if they gain. They do. So it's easy to farm these things. You just spend a bunch of time doing it out in the middle of nowhere. That sounded dirty. It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to be dirty, to sound dirty. Yeah, but if you want to do that, by all means. What do we have over here? We have a two-handed weapon that goes over there, and this goes over here, please. Thank you very much. And what else? So these guys were just hanging out over here, doing it in the middle of nowhere. Maybe they were training their life-healing skills. We got a thing that is stupid. We have another thing over here that is probably stupid as well. Gonna put that over there. And let's see if those are better than his weapons. Most likely not. They are actually the same. And they're not better.
Yes.
That matched. That matched. I noticed halfway that it was gonna match, so I just prolonged it so it could match. His shout. His I got a new weapon shout. And my sigh, I guess.
Sorry,
of exasperation. So you can smell? No, you can see small outcroppings dotting the cliff wall. You think you can use them to scale the surface. And yes, we can. Okay, so this is the entrance that Sandro were sent to find him by a side quest. Let's confront the guy. Stay back! I'm armed! Clad in piecemeal leathers, the sweaty man sizes you up, relaxing slightly as he reads your features. Oh, leave me be, please. I'm sick and wish to be alone. I don't wish to speak to anyone right now. I know you killed Daya's wife. What? You must be joking. I would never. His mouth moves, but no words form as he steps back a pace. It's a lie. His eyes dart about the many directions he could run. Just tell me what you did, Sandro. I swear I won't tell anyone. Oh, may Kyrus strike me down if I'm lying. He trembles pitifully. I didn't kill Phaedra. She did. He was Daya. You saw Phaedra die? Won't be forgetting it no matter how hard I try. He wipes at his eye, his body shaking. It was Daya. I watched her kill her own wife. He takes several long breaths, doubling over in panic. It was during the last raid when the brigands attacked. Why would she kill her own wife? How should I know? Daya was never very happy with her, and she wasn't happy that Phaedra and I were friends. Phaedra never should have married her. I told Phaedra it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen, and now she's dead. And what could Daya possibly have gained from Phaedra's death? What any woman would gain? Land. Phaedra owned her home in Lethian's Crossing. Not many can make that claim. Oh. If you're lying by omission, I'll personally toss you into the dungeons at Bastard City. You know that, right? Alarmed, Sandro throws up his arms and to stave you off. Please have mercy! You see, Phaedra, well, she was Lethian's granddaughter. As Lethian's only known female heir, she inherited the land that Lethian's Crossing sits on. But she didn't like to make a fuss about it. She just did what was needed to ensure the future of the town and left it at all. At that. He looks around nervously and whispers. Daya, on the other hand, wanted more. I think she'd tax the merchants till near their breaking point if she was able. So you're saying Daya married Phaedra for her land? Essentially, yeah. I don't think Daya ever loved Phaedra. She's always had her motives. Phaedra was head over Kyrus in love with head over Kyrus. That's not. Does that make sense? Because it's head over heels, right? Head over Kyrus in love with Daya. She was charismatic, always knew what to say to Phaedra to make her smile, but as soon as Phaedra's back was turned, Daya's fangs would start to show, in a manner of speaking, I mean. Yeah. Why should I believe any of this? His shoulders slumped down and a defeated look across his face. I don't have any proof. All I can do is trust that as a Fatebinder, you know what I'm saying is true. Yeah, it makes much more sense, although it's kind of wild. It's kind of a crapshoot, really. I mean, any one of them could be lying, but this one does make more sense, yeah. Why are you wearing Phaedra's necklace, by the way? This? He touches the simple turquoise medallion around his neck. It's mine! Phaedra bought it for me in Arden 10 years ago. Sandra looks about. Did Daya tell you this was Phaedra's necklace? That's absurd. The necklace is a symbol of the friendship Phaedra and I had. It seems Dea and I need to talk. Yeah, speak with your blade, not just your words, Sandro scowls, making a slashing motion with his hand. Thank you for hearing me out. She's never been the friendliest person, but I didn't think Dea would do something like this. Yeah. Can I take this from you? What do we have over here? We have a one-handed iron spear. And it is not good. It's very fast, but it's not something I want. So let's go climb down this thing again. And I need to figure out, let's see, return to Dea. You convinced Kelly to return to her brother. I need to return to Kalin as well. The entrance to the old wall into Twin Tower Rivers is currently sealed. Use the keystone to get inside. That sounds like an easy thing to do. So I will see you. Actually, what is that? Oh, I will see you nowhere. Well, I hope I will, but why are they going around? Oh, I need to cross. Yeah, I need to cross through here. Yeah, I was gonna say I will see you back in Lethian's Crossing, but no, not yet. Yeah, the idea that also because the load takes forever. But the idea is we're going to complete those quests and then get into the old wall, however you get into the old wall. And what is the... I didn't see that. So you can see a clearing beyond the undergrowth. The brush thins occasionally and looks navigable. And we're going to just go through it like bosses. Any secrets? We have a fragment of Karen's... No. We have a Tangleroot braid. Yeah, fragment of... yeah, okay, let me see what that is. What is this? This thing is a fine accessory. It's got regeneration, 1% health every 6 seconds. It actually is absolute crap, so let's not take that. I mean, it's not absolute crap. It's pretty good, but 6 seconds?
Can't do that.
Even if it was 1% every second, it would still not be enough. But yeah. So I will see you at Sunset Spire. No. We'll see you over there. Lethian's Crossing. Let's go. And here we are. And we can now finally talk to... Well, actually, I wanted to talk to this guy. Because these guys sell something very, very important to me. I think this one is one that sells leather. There's somebody... Oh, I can just go over here. There's somebody... how do I... No. He doesn't sell leather. Does he? Do I have that already? Yeah, I already know. Okay. So, yeah, the idea is to buy leather. I forgot about that last time I was here. I should have remembered. But he doesn't sell leather. I thought they did. Like, armor, consumables. Yeah, I really thought they did, but apparently not. Huh. Well, how can we get leather then? Anyway, let's go to Kalia or Kalin or whatever his name is. And then I'll check those guys as well for leather. It's... Nope. It's upstairs? He's upstairs? Well, let's go talk to these guys then first. Hello, yes. Okay, do you sell... No, he doesn't. He has a few things interesting, but not leather as such, so see what we have over here. Nah. It's gonna be a problem because I'm out. I'm out. That is gonna be a big problem. Maybe Helena over here. Do you? No? No. Not that I can see. Warrior's Girdle. What's that for? Athletics. Huh. Okay, so where is she? So we have over here on the map Lethian's Mistress. We have Siren's Sanctuary. Eldian's house up there. Boy. I know there are one in each side. And she's up there, if I remember correctly. I'm almost certain that she is up there. So let's go up there. And hope that she's still outside. Is that her? Nope, that's Thea right there. Okay, let's see this thing through then. This quest that we got this episode. Let me say before that we, advanced this episode. Because the other one we did last episode. Have you settled my blood debt? Dea's voice trembles, her body weary from sobbing. You killed your wife and tried to frame Sandro. How dare you... Her tear-streaked eyes widen with surprise. That's so absurd, I can't even... She clutches her head in her hands, bawling. Yeah, she's really... There's a particular... There's two things that really go towards me believing what Sandro said. First, she's really good at what she is really acting. Not in the sense that she is fake, because I can't really tell, but she's very emotive, that's what I mean. So that would make sense if she was really a master of that. And for us to notice that sort of thing. Of course, she wouldn't know us too well, because if she did, she wouldn't do this. But, you know, it's like, you know, she's playing her cards, I guess. And then the other thing is that when I confronted her about her actually knowing whether it was Sandro or not, she didn't actually give me any details on how that happened. She just said, I know. And yeah, so that's just, yeah, I'm sure of this. I'm sure of this. That's preposterous. I couldn't... Dea's face turns from flush to stoic in the blink of an eye. She folds her arms before her and smiles. Well, mount me sideways. Sure. I thought I had gotten away with it. She looks down at her feet. Can't blame me for trying, though. A sly smile crosses her lips. You know, Fatebinder, with Phaedra gone, I have inherited everything she owned. I mean. Perhaps there is something I can offer you should you decide to leave things be. Why? What are you supposed... Why do you need athletics to say make me an offer I can't refuse? I have a few questions first, though. Really? What else could you want to know? Why hail a Fatebinder when you were the one who murdered your own wife? Well, I thought that would have been obvious. Well, if I was the one who flagged you down, you'd be less likely to suspect I was the one who killed her. I was hoping you'd just take my word for it and kill Sandro for me, but apparently he didn't mind. He didn't have a mind to keep his mouth shut. And why did you kill Phaedra? Living with Phaedra was insufferable. Always so happy and smiling, like nothing bad had ever happened to her in her entire life. It drove me crazy. I was happy with her at first, but over time it wore me down, and I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to show her that life can be mean and cruel, so she'd stop smiling all the damn time. The dead do not smile. Yeah, but you didn't really show her that, though. If you wanted to be evil... You should have watched a few movies about people being evil, because that's pretty lame. Just killing them, it's lame. Anyway, why kill Phaedra now rather than earlier? I wasn't originally planning on doing it myself at all, she says. Phaedra was supposed to die when Kairos' armies came to Lethian's Crossing. That was the only reason I actually married the little half-wit. I met Phaedra in the Bastard City. It didn't take long to learn that she owned a sizable piece of land. I courted her for a while, and then Kairos invaded the Tears. By that time, I had Phaedra right where I wanted her. She was desperately in love with me and wanted us to be together forever. But she wasn't willing to marry me just then, so I stayed with her as we traveled around and eventually settled here. Kairos' forces followed us soon after. Her armies quickly occupied Lethian's Crossing and subjugated the town. Phaedra was gravely injured that year. I didn't think she would survive to see the next season, so I convinced her to marry me before it was too late. She agreed, and for it... would that work, though? In modern... I don't think you need... I don't know how it works in different countries, but I think there are some countries that don't give you the rights of spouse if you've been married for less than a certain amount of time. So, like, for example, 6 months. And if she died within 6 months or a year, maybe it wouldn't work for the inheritance and all that sort of stuff. Unless, of course, explicitly stated by her, but, you know. Anyway, she agreed, and for a time I thought it would all work out in my favor. She'd be dead, and I'd own the town. Yeah, but obviously she recovered. Yeah, thanks to Sandro. He wouldn't leave Phaedra alone. As her friend, he was determined to nurse her back to health. And the fucker succeeded! Over the course of a few weeks, he destroyed my years of planning. Yeah, you're a really, really, really nice woman, you know that? So, you had to change your plans. Well, I've thought of many different ways to remove Phaedra from my life, but none of them were good enough to absolve me of any potential guilt. When the Bronze Brotherhood attacked, I figured it would be a good way to disguise my involvement with her death. But Sandro saw me. That little worm ruined everything. I had to deal with Phaedra's body before I could chase him down. By the time I was able to locate him, he had put on some Bronze Brotherhood armor and, well, was following them out of town. Wait, how do you know Kairos is a woman? Oh yeah, again this. But wait, did she say anything about Kairos being a woman? Sure, let's go with that one, for the sake of it. Just because I'm kind of curious, actually. I don't, says Dea, but I'd like to think she is. Between her power and my huge tract of land, we'd make a great couple, don't you think? And she smiles coyly. She's into that sort of woman, I guess. That kind of makes sense because she didn't like the happy-go-lucky Phaedra? Yeah. Okay, let me ask you something else. Sandra told me a rather interesting and different version of the events. She scoffs at you. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Fine. As you probably know now, Phaedra was the granddaughter of Lethian, which means she essentially owned Lethian's Crossing. Every month, she would collect from the merchants and use the rings to maintain the market areas for their use. She only ever collected enough to cover the needs of the marketplace. She never considered that we could use those rings too. I told her to raise her rates, that the merchants could afford it, but she refused. Those filthy merchants all live better than I do. I suppose you do have a point there. I mean, it's, you're still working, so I guess, you know, doing the management and all that, that's you know, and she had a family to maintain and all that, I guess, but still. So with Phaedra gone, you've inherited the crossing and can charge whatever you'd like. And that alone is reason enough for me to just kill her outright, but anyway. She tips her chin defiantly into the air. Now that I own this town, I can charge whatever I want. I can finally have the life I deserve. The only thing still in my way is that worm Sandro. Yeah. You'll soon be making enough rings. No. Let's see what I can say. I will call the wrath of Junon's squad. Why is this a lie? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I've heard enough. I guess, I condemn you to die. That's unfortunate, she says. She slides her hand up to her ear, pulling from her hair a long, slender pin. Brandishing the makeshift weapon, she throws herself at you. I thought she was gonna kill herself. I'm kind of... She's disappointed me. I thought I wanted her to kill herself. That would be much easier. Well, let's kill her. Quest completed, apparently. All I need to do is, I don't know, murder her. Let's do that. It's not really murder. It's justice. Let's go with a skewer over here. No, actually, let's not go with a skewer because I don't want you in there. Let's go with a triple attack right there, and you are gonna do this one over here, which is actually pretty nice. And she is down. That was easy. Where are you going, Siren? Daya's necklace. Grace. 1 finesse. That's not bad. That's not that bad. I don't think anybody needs it, but... yeah, probably nobody needs it. We all have our things. I'm gonna keep it over there just in case. What is this one for? What's this house? I went in there before, so it's not like I need to go in there again. There's something... Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and sleep, actually. Let's just take care of that little bit of business. Because I'm injured, and I hate being injured. Because it's red, and I'm not a particularly big fan of red. It is a little bit of a... It's more like ochre. The tint that we have here, the color. The hue, I guess, would be... Actually, ochre is not a hue, it's just a color. Hue would be just the light something? Or, I don't know what the... We don't have that name in Portuguese. I know what it is. I know because I know how to use Photoshop, but but we don't have that word in Portuguese. Hue. We just have color, and because we're simple people, we know what's up, but we don't want to make it more upper than it already is. Let's see. Thank you, Fatebinder, says Callian, for helping me and my sister. I guess I didn't realize how unhappy she was. I was so focused on myself that I didn't see she was suffering because of it. She left Lethin's Crossing to pursue her dreams of exploring the Tears. I truly hope she finds her dreams out there. If you see her, please keep an eye on her. The Tears can be dangerous. As promised, here's what I owe you. Keep your rings. You'll need them more than I do if she decides to run off again. And there we go. Let's go with that one. I don't need the money for right now, so it's pragmatically and objectively irrelevant for me to take. It's not something I usually do. It's actually I wanna talk a little bit about that. Let me just see what this is. This is heavy armor. It's in video games. Usually, what I do, and I think maybe some of you as well do that in role-playing games. If like you create a character and you decide whether or not your character is going to be materialistic or selfish or all that sort of stuff that's in relation to what the choice we had right now. Let me just save and go to our destination, which is Twin Rivers, right there. So, usually in RPGs what I do is I either always ask for more money, either because I can, because I have a skill for that, or because my character is just like that, or for whatever reason. I either always ask for money or I always don't. I always am like, or like I tell them, just, you can keep the money, or I just take what is owed, or all that sort of stuff, you know. So usually I only stick to one way of doing things. And I think it's a testament to this game's writing at the very least. I would need to analyze it and just to be a little bit fairer on my assessment.
I can't.
But it's a testament to this game's quality at the very least that it put me in a mindset where I chose a different thing based on the current situation. I really don't need the money. It's not something I usually do change my... Because before I have asked for more money, I've been a little bit selfish. But it depends on the situation, and I think this sort of setting, it still isn't perfect. The way the game portrays the dichotomy or the lack of thereof of between good and evil, but it's still, I think it's really good that the game has put me in a mindset where I can just, you know, flow and go with whatever is at hand. I like that. I like that. It's really good. It's really, again, it's not a review. I mean, it's a let's play. It's not a review. I would need to reviewing a game is a completely different process. I would need to take notes and just think a lot about what's going on and replay through the game a few more times to be able to tell whether or not what this is due to, or if it's just a spur of the moment and maybe it's because I'm playing with you guys that I changed that. But yeah, let's have a chat with Sandro and tell him the good news, I guess. Have you solved my problem? Am I safe now? Yeah. Day is dead. You are free to return to Lethian's Crossing if you choose. Oh, thank you. This is wonderful news. I didn't know what I was going to do otherwise. And with that, I think all the land is now... Oh, wait a minute. She was the heir. Oh, they are matriarchal. They're matriarchal because they have the other guy, who is also a heir, I suppose. Is it with... Did you say the H in heir? Or is it just heir? I don't know. But yeah, he was also a descendant from the original guys from Lethian's Crossing, but apparently, is this the entrance?
Can't do that.
No, apparently not. Oh, that's the entrance. Well, just in time for the end of the episode as well, so let's say goodbye for right now and join again tomorrow if you guys so choose. I am very humbled as always that you have chosen today, at the very least, to stay with me and you're still listening to me even though the episode is ending. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.